Hello world, Ben Rader with Rader Canine here at Ray Allen Manufacturing, talking about the Sniff Industry CORT System. All right, CORT is the Canine Odor Recognition Training System, and we're going with the dropper here instead of a popper. So much simpler, right? Dogs come in, and this system drops that ball right in front of them, right? Nice little push button. It's got a remote, so you can do it from pretty much anywhere. Loading this system is nice and easy. If you have a ball that has a string on it, load from the top, snaps back in, drop the ball in, close it back up. If you don't have a string, it's very simple to just drop it right back up in and close it without opening the top. So you have your hot boxes, you have your distractor boxes. It's got a nice locking system to it. If you unlock it, you slide these out. As you can see, I have my ball in this one. This one, same deal. Slide it out. However, I also have my odor in this one. So ball up top, ball down below. You can put whatever distractor you want in them. Sometimes kibble works really well. Whatever's going to mess with your dog. They lock into place nice and tight, so the dogs aren't going to be able to get to it. The height of these things is what I really like. Instead of coming over the top with your poppers, that send things all out and the dogs get erratic and chasing it all over the place, dropping it right here. But this height induces a down with your dog. So if you have this base plate sitting on the ground, which is nice and heavy, dogs aren't going to be flinging them all over the place. Dogs are getting paid in a position where they really want to be more in a down, as opposed to the popper, they're more of a sit. However, if you want, take these and you hang it up on a fence, right? Whatever height you need. If you want to really crank these things up to get dogs to be standing on their back legs, right, and staying there for the no stand and stare, just move it up higher. Put it on a different platform. So these for hanging up on like a chain link fence, right? Really good locking system on these base plates, right? Nice rubber stoppers, so if you're on a slick floor, they're not moving all over the place. Really good design on this. So what I really like about these systems, right, with the drop instead of the pop, is the stability that you build when the dog is focused over here. They understand the ball is going to come right where the odor is, right? So odor's paying here, as opposed to the popper, which is sending that ball into no man's land. So the dogs will actually come up to a popper box, say they sit, but they're going to back away. They're going to clear space for that thing to launch. So we're teaching that dog to not be directly in it where we really want it. This nice focused, dog is right there at it, ball's coming in the same spot. So much stability built because the dog is actually going to be in the down or right there focused on that odor. So what I really like about the dropper over the popper here is the preparatory noise before the ball is produced. On the dropper, it's very subtle, right? As opposed to the popper, it kind of gets this wind up before it throws that ball up. This is just very, very subtle noise on it. I don't know if you can pick it up. That's not too bad, right? So again, we're not scaring the dogs away from if we have a little bit weaker dog on things. And they're also not getting that buildup before the actual reward is produced. So one of the benefits here for using these kind of systems is the targeted detection aspect. So a lot of times when I was running dogs, I had to do livestock proofing to them. So essentially they have to search around goats and chickens and the like. So I got to make sure that my Malinois is not going to be chasing, somebody's chickens around instead of doing his detection. So in our training, we would end up putting goats and chickens in a room and sending a Malinois in there to go search for odor. What this really helps with is they have something similar. They understand what this system is. And if I have one sitting in the middle of the room, all the goats and chickens running around, it's almost like this light comes down. They're like, I know what to do with that, as opposed to all the chasing the chickens and stuff. So again, I'm Ben Rader with Rader Canine here at Ray Allen. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me speak about the Sniff Industries CORT System.